What's up, Joel? So we're going to be learning about arithmetic sequence today. Make sure you read the above thing to kind of see if you want to test this week. So this is the essential question. Explain how using the arithmetic formula can make solving a problem or come to a conclusion easier, right? That's our goal, to see how we can use the arithmetic sequence to make our lives easier. And so let's kind of build on this idea. So arithmetic sequence, here's what it is. So for one, it's an ordered list of numbers. And it also is the difference between each term is consistent, right? So we're changing at a constant rate. And so let's kind of look at this a little bit quicker. So is this a sequence arithmetic? Okay, so we have an ordered pair, perfect. 5 to 8, 8 to 11, 11 and 14, 14 to 17, 17 and 20. Do we have a consistent change? Okay. Is this sequence, well, I'm pause these and then answer, okay, as you're going. Is this arithmetic sequence? Okay, we have an ordered number again, but is there a constant change between 1 and 5, 5 to 25? And right there, we can kind of stop and say, well, we're not changing by a constant rate because we're not changing by 4 like we did from 1 to 5. Okay, so what an arithmetic sequence is the first term, second term, third term, fourth term, and $3 means goes on forever and infinite, right? If it has a constant rate change, it's going to go on forever and ever and ever. Term, element, or member means the same thing, okay? So arithmetic sequence, the first term will always be called A, okay? We always call that first term A, hence the arithmetic sequence starts with A. So that's A, so then 5 would be A. Every term after that will be numbered sequence with a subscripts. Go. First term is A, second term will be A1, A2, A3, or sorry, A1, 5 would be A2, 7 would be A3, 9 would be A4, and so on and so forth, okay? Like that. And so let's kind of do a practice question. Which one has a subscript? Okay, A, B, C, or D. I'm hoping you're looking at D and thinking that's your option. How would the 51st term of a subscript be labeled? Okay, A, B, C, or D. I'm hoping you're looking at C. That's your answer there. How would the 12th term of a sequence be labeled? A, B, C, or D. And I'm hoping you're looking at B. So constant difference, the amount each term is increasing or increases or decreases by. So that's that constant change, right? Constant difference. In arithmetic sequence, it is a constant, like I just said. A constant difference is found by adding or subtracting each term, okay? So 3, 5, 7, 9, we are adding 2 each time, right? Plus 2, plus 2, plus 2. We have a constant difference. The difference is 2, plus 2, more specifically. Constant difference, the amount of each term increases or decreases, and arithmetic sequence, okay? So you can also look at this 38, 33, 28, 23, right? We are subtracting 5 each time. To get that constant difference. So the constant difference for this is minus 5. So practice this one, pause it if you need to do it. Practice this one, pause the video if you would like to do it. There's a particular formula. So there is a formula that we can use to find any term of an ordered or a sequence, okay? And so the first term is always A, like we talked about. That's A. The constant difference in this is plus 2. Okay, so we have a constant difference, we have the first term, but let's think about how we can create a formula from this. So the A2 is actually A plus D, right? So A plus D, D meaning the difference. So 3 plus 2, you get 5, okay? And then I'm hoping you're thinking, okay, well 7 will be A plus D, right? So 3 plus 2 plus 2 will give you 7, which is simplified as A plus 2D. Right? And then, of course, you're looking at that fourth one, and it's actually A plus D plus D plus D. So 3 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 will give you 9, and that's going to be simplified to 3D. Boom. And so if we're thinking about this order and what's happening after each number in the sequence, you notice that a term A to the first has no D with it. So that first term does not have a D with it. And so term A2 has 1 D. Term A3 has 2 Ds. Term A4 has 3 Ds. Do you kind of see a trend there? Make the connection. I'm going to have to go to the next video to give you enough time to finish the slideshow. So kind of think about making a connection to what's happening. Term A2, 1D. Term A3, 2 Ds. Term A4, 3 Ds. Think about where we're going to go from there.